over the last year and a half, what we've seen is a global event involving a virus which is spread everywhere. But we've seen too little global coordinated action. And so the G20 represents an extraordinary platform for arcing out a global strategy, how countries can work together to mobilize resources, financial resources, how they can mobilize more equitable access to vaccines, and how they can coordinate technical assistance for the actual delivery of those vaccines. I think we need to be cautious. The G20 has met before in the midst of this pandemic, and there have been words spoken that speak to coordinated global action, and we've seen very little actual real action being taken.
Talking about different countries, their leaders' speech in this summit, especially Chinese President Xi Jinping mentioned that all countries have to collaborate more and share, the resources, especially vaccines, to combat the pandemic. What's your comments or feeling about our President Xi, this kind of attitude or emphasis on this kind of summit?
I think it's really important that we hear those kinds of comments from President Xi, and to have him step forward and provide comments that speak to global leadership are welcome, they're important. But again, now we need to see the action. And I would hope, and I would fully expect, China will provide the kind of support that will accelerate people's access. I'm hoping that President Xi will be able to provide some catalytic energy towards moving us towards a more coordinated global response. There's an opportunity that really needs to be taken advantage of. We have a new leadership in the United States. What was really important is to see President Xi and President Biden being able to form a partnership that speaks to the unity between our countries for addressing a global need. This pandemic is far from over, and there is an urgent need to protect the populations of this planet. And it only truly will happen, I believe, if China and the United States join in a shared effort, in a coordinated effort towards making this happen. Look, I believe that China and the United States are the most important countries to address this issue, but China and the United States alone cannot solve the challenge itself. This requires every country stepping forward, and particularly those countries that have resources, whether they're financial, technical, operational. This pandemic is, well, quite frankly, it is killing people that should not be dying.